had bad sexual experiences, but no one stopped having sex. You know what I mean? Cheers to Buddha Bar, brother. Thank you so much for having me.
Not a problem, not a problem. All the love. I got that for you. Come on, get out of here.
I love you too, Papa.
It's like I've been to Honeywell a few times. You also work at On the Rocks in Hell's Kitchen.
That's right, yeah, the whiskey bar.
How's that like as far as differences in the neighborhood? Because like Hell's Kitchen and like West Harlem, like almost like the Washington Heights like border.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure it's like a completely different vibe. So like, what's that like?
It's interesting, man, because it's very similar and very different in so many, respects.
Does that affect you personally at all? Like as far as like maybe like am I being myself? Like who am I kind of thing?
I'm definitely being myself, but I'm a little more lax, depending on the patron. You know what I mean? Like I take very different approaches, but like I said, they're also very, very similar. There's the bespoke, and then there's like the standard. And I do them both at both bars, but when it comes to Honeywell, it's very showmanshipy.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of sort of like kind of doing that whole thing that we do.
Dance.
Dude, like that whole like absolutely. And On the Rocks, it's all really about one bartender at a time for the most part of a shift. It's really more of kind of like being in the background.
Gotcha.
If people want to know something, I'll let them know. I'll teach them. I'll impart whatever sort of information that I personally have about a certain product or distillery or whatever expression. But I can also like take the gears and pull them back, and like not necessarily be all up in your face. Some people they don't really want.
Yeah, they don't respond.
So I guess that's like my big difference.
Gotcha. Okay.
But going back to what you said about like mental health, I mean, mental health in this industry it's so important. It's so important. I would say more than anything, don't overwork yourself. I mean, in this industry, it's so easy to work.
And it's
6 days.
It's so competitive. And like
6 days.
Yeah.
You're working 3 days here, 2 days there, 2 days there. You know what I mean?
It's expensive.
It's expensive. Yeah, and then you get out. You don't have time for a vacation, so you're just like pounding down drinks. I definitely have nights that I don't drink. I definitely have nights where I drink a lot less. Meditation for me really helps.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that.
There's a great app. It's called Insight Timer.
Okay.
I probably meditate anywhere between 1 and 4 hours a day, every day.
Really?
Every day. I mean, I meditated before I met up with you today. Meditated for 45 minutes when I woke up. Yeah, man. I mean, it really, really helps. And
it's like your meditation's not like coffee and cigarettes like mine is. Like that's.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I had 5 cups of coffee before I got out of bed. And I definitely. I mean, as you know, I'm a huge lover of nicotine. I'm not promoting it. I'm not advertising it. Doesn't matter what brand I smoke. But I mean, that's me personally. But yeah, I would definitely say meditation helps keep me centered, and really kind of prioritizing what you need to do in your life. You know what I mean? Whatever that is, whether it's friends, family, your significant other, cultivating relationships and friendships.
Dude, that's awesome.
Absolutely. That's the big thing. I mean, I cook dinner at least 2 times a week, every week. I've made that a habit. We can very much fall into the trap of like eating fast food and eating out at diners that are open at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I typically try to cook, and that's kind of my sort of like back to reality, sort of groundedness,
Honestly, thanks for coming in, man. I think we should like end this conversation right now and go maybe like do a shot. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know.
Right after the mental health.
Yeah, let's
get fucked up.
Let's get fucked up. No, but seriously,
Poppy, I love you. I do. Yeah, man. Thank you for having me at Buddha Bar.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peter.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andrew. I love you.
Check him out On the Rocks and/or Honeywell.
Please.
Beautiful.
I'll show you guys a great time. We'll have a wonderful, wonderful time. And I got to do this. This is my signature thing.
Oh yeah.
Spill some beer on my Yeezys.
Trademark pending.